Every day in Canada, 38 people are diagnosed with Parkinsonism. Unfortunately, for many of them, this diagnosis is late. That's because detecting Parkinson's is very difficult. Early symptoms are subtle, and you usually need to see a neurologist. But what if we could change that? What if we could detect Parkinson's using only 15 seconds of speech? This is what my research intends to do. I build AI models that detect Parkinson's from speech. We can do this because Parkinson's actually affects speech in many ways. Patients tend to mumble more, they tend to be quieter, more monotone, and they may forget words. These are all things we can detect with machine learning. These are things that I already detect with machine learning. In fact, my model gets about 80% accuracy. This is great news, right? Maybe I can retire. Unfortunately not. That's not nearly good enough. 80% accuracy means one person in every row here is misdiagnosed. That's not great. On top of that, 80% is what I get in my perfect lab environment. The real world is not perfect, and it's much harder there. My model won't perform as well. So what can we do? Well, we have a tried and true method. Throw more data at the problem. Maybe that'll help. Unfortunately, medical data is incredibly expensive, and I am incredibly broke. So we can't do that. And even if we could, eventually throwing more data at the problem doesn't even help. So what can I do? Well, I can break down the problem. I know that Parkinson's patients mumble. I can build a model to detect mumbling. I know they grow quiet. I can build a model to detect that. And I can build a model for each of these symptoms. Then I can bring all that together, create some sort of report, and give that to a doctor. The doctor can look at this, and based on what they know about the patient, what they know about Parkinson's, they can decide whether they agree with the model or if they don't. They can decide to take it further, bring the patient to a neurologist, or not. Using this, a non-expert doctor can detect cases of Parkinson's much earlier. Using this, maybe tomorrow, more people will be diagnosed with Parkinson's, but at least they'll find out much sooner. Thank you.